Kia ora. For those who don't know me, my name is Nick Fee. I am a retired basketball athlete and an aspiring decathlete. Now, in terms of how I got to that point, I ended up retiring midway through 2022 last year. It was a dark place for myself personally because that was my identity. It was what I was known for. Everyone sees Nick and they're like, oh, it's the basketball guy. And so someone mentioned to me, why don't you try doing everything, like do the decathlon. There was something exciting about having to learn 10 completely different events that I'm not comfortable with, and so started that in November last year, and it is now March, and I'm about to go and compete at the Decathlon National Championships today. I'm not going out there to win at everything, I'm just going out there to try and compete, do my best, and finish the 2 days. That's my entire goal today. But yeah, let's see how we go. Enjoy. Let's go.
There you go, there's your list right there. Extension through, cuts back, nice timing. Hyatt in lane one, Henry, Phillips, Orkamp, Fee. Koriura, Booth and Woodhead, but there you see the class of...
And then the 400 metres.
Because like that's not grueling enough either.
Yeah.
Here comes Nick Fee out of Manawatu Wanganui. Extension. White flag up.
Nick Fee's an interesting story. Now, as I understand it, he played high-level basketball for years, and now in his mid to late 20s decided, look, I'd like to give this multi-eventing a go. Sounds fun. So he's involved with a great crew of Palmerston North athletes, and he's had a wonderful summer.
699, so he can take on another.
His coach.
He's well chuffed. Oh, there's a nice clearance as well. I'm wondering if she can, can I just borrow it after you?
Yeah. Particularly forward going to work hard into the back straight. And they're off.
Aaron Booth is in lane number 4, the university's gold medalist. And so straight away he's about his work. Got a good, nice stride going at the moment as he leads them down that back straight. As he gets close, as he hits the 200 metres, hits that in around 23 seconds. Remember, he's looking for a time in and around 50. There you go, Lauren Bruce even taking the time to just sort of let them come past. But right now, this is their 5th event of the day. This is when it really starts to hurt. You can see the grimace on the face. He's getting plenty of body language encouragement from Sarah Caroline Ross alongside me. He comes down. It's going to be in and around that 50-second mark. It's going to be 51, somewhere in that time frame.
By the way, before we get into day 2, just keep in mind, I've never done this before. It's great entertainment from my perspective too, so have a good laugh while you watch. All right, let's get it.
So lane number 5 is your leader, Aaron Booth. Inside is Wyatt, and he'll be very good at this particular event as well. But Aaron Booth made a very nice start. That's really good hurdling technique at the moment. Nice rhythm in between the flights as well. Just clatters those last couple. It's going to be around that mid-15.
So at the moment, it's early stages in this pole vault competition. Nick Fee, he's the new addition to multi-eventing in New Zealand.
Here's the aforementioned Nick Fee of Manawatu Wanganui. Gets himself set. Straight into the cross step. Releases. It's a good throw. That
3:16, so that looked like it could be challenging that. And here they go, those tired bodies after 9 events in the decathlon.
Theodore, Woodhead, Phillips, Fee, all on your screen there. And they really are battling for that bronze medal. And all of them very much sort of staying in a similar sort of spot.
And here we are in this 1500, so they've just gone through and saw 2 laps. So there's only 800 metres left in the decathlon. So let's get a little split on how Aaron's trucking along. So 2:47. So certainly off pace in terms of that 4:30. So I'm guessing he just wants to make sure he gets around, just get it done.
Let me see Nick Fee, who's made a nice little move there.
Let's see what Aaron Booth has got in this last lap. He's going to come up and get the bell very shortly, but Nick Fee's looking good. He's obviously been doing a fair few laps of that Massey University track in there in Palmerston North, so good little aerobic engine there. So 3:51, they go through the bell at 400 metres left. You're almost there, boys. Keep on going.
Well, I just saw Te Rua just put on a little bit of an increase in his own cadence there as he came past.
I'm seeing a lot of heads look over that left shoulder as they go into the final stages of the men's decathlon 1500.
So it's Booth, it's Fee, Te Rua. Then you go back to Phillips, and it's a big gap back to Woodhead and Wyatt. Matthew Wyatt just cruising along very nicely. Fee just starting to just close in on Aaron Booth, who has, after a solid opening day, a little bit more challenging for the University Games gold medalist, but as they come down, it's just been great to see these combined eventers at the National Championships normally use their own, get their own event. Booth quite happy to let Fee go past. Now this is going to be interesting because Nick Fee knows as he really tries to stride it out, looking for every second as he tries to get himself into a medal position. Stops the clock at around 5:08. We've just watched the completion of the decathlon. And leading it out for Manawatu Wanganui is a guy who has decided, 10 events over 2 days isn't good enough. I'll run the first leg of your 400. Nick Fee, you are my absolute new hero, Sunshine. That is impressive.
I just clicked into dictionary.com and looked up grit, and Nick Fee's photo was all over it. Also went to Insane, and his photo was there as well on that page. But amazing. The 11th event of the decathlon, of course, is the 4x400.
The staff here from the Stream Shop have provided the wonderful pictures for you for 4 days. And we are underway. So it's Fee in one. Dunshay,
Wow. I can't believe I just finished that. It is the day after competition. It was a surreal experience to compete against those amazing athletes and nonetheless be in medal contention for the entire 2 days, which I didn't expect. I went in there with one goal and one goal only, and that was to finish. Very first decathlon, very first time doing hurdles, very first time doing pole vault. Like, those are some of the highlights for me, is just kind of finishing those. And to finish at a point where there was potential to get into the top 3 is something to look forward to in the future. That kind of fuels the fire, you know. And in terms of results, finished in 5th, which was a score of 5,288 points, which is massive. Like, I mean, I had no idea what to expect going into it. I didn't have a goal to get to. All I wanted to do was to finish all 10 events, and I did that. So I am stoked, I am happy. Watch this space. Let's go.